All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's the boy True Brother. Today's day is Tuesday, September the 10th, and the moment is here. Dynamax rating is here, so I'm by this Charmander. So we're actually going to tackle this for the very first time. Now, I've seen bits and pieces on how this works from other people, but we're going to tackle this ourselves. So what we do know is this, is that assuming this is a level 1, and it is, you can actually solo these. So this is good. So far, I've seen nothing but level 1s. Anything higher than that, then yeah, we would be in trouble. Now, another thing as you can see right here is where we just collected some max particles, but we need 250 max particles to jump in this battle. And then up top, let's take a look at this real quick. So there's Pokemon that are placed in here already, which means we're going to get a 4 times attack boost, which is going to be helpful in this battle. And then at the lower right, you see the max particles that we have, which is 740. So we're going to use 250 of that and jump in here, right now. So here's the introduction. Defeat powerful Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon for a chance to capture them. So let's see, move on. Pokemon remaining, defeat the power spot boss before it defeats all your team's Pokemon. And then let's see, change your max meter. Attack the boss to fill up the meter at the top of the screen. When the meter is full, your Pokemon will Dynamax or Gigantamax. And then you collect energy, so to collect energy to fill the meter faster. And then there's the max move, which we talked about in one of my previous videos, where you could do a max guard attack or max spirit. So there you go with that. When Dynamax or Gigantamax, your Pokemon can use special moves. And let's see, okay. So we're about to hop in here and let's organize this better. I'm gonna lead off with this, with the thug rule. So again, I'm already up, and obviously when you ready up, it's gonna be like a 15-second timer, or if it's filled up with 4 people, by the way, 4 accounts, then that lobby will drop down to 15, or when the 120 runs out. So yeah, there's go with that. All right, so here we go. And I have to save it for Charmander, because you know, that's the homie right there. So 3, 2, he's just Dynamax. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit it with regular attacks, and we got 3 Pokemon remaining. So this one and 2 more. Oh, he's using Flame Burst. Can we dodge? Okay, we kind of can dodge here. So, oh, you know what? Let's use Payback. We're going to use Payback, and then we need to capture this as well. I think. Can we capture this? I don't know if we can capture that. Nothing. Okay. I think we did capture that towards the max meter. Let's use Payback again. So, level 1 seems easy. Oh, wait a minute. Now we about to Dynamax. Okay, so we got the thing. So now we Dynamax. All right, so let's see what happens here. So now we can max strike. So that's what we're going to do. And then, oh, we're done. It's actually over. So that's a wrap. So now let's see what happens next. We should be able to capture this thing, and then we can move on to the next one, because obviously there's a bunch all over. So here we go. Pick a page. Okay, so we can leave one here. So we're going to leave this Skwovet here. And then they're going to show you the XP. You can also upgrade the rewards, which we're not going to do. And then there's the Charmander, 529, which could be shiny, by the way, but it's not shiny. And then we're going to launch this. I still can't get the handle with this throw. So 1, 2, 3. We caught it. So we caught our first starter Dynamax Pokemon. Dynamax starter Pokemon, that is. So there it is. So that's how it works. It's simple enough. The IVs ain't bad. The IVs are not bad. All right. So, and now it's changed to, oh no, we put that in there. Okay. So now there's silver Pokemon in there. So when somebody else shows up to battle it, they're gonna get that boost. Let me see all you do the boost real quick. I think it's still 4. So yeah, it ranges in terms of the boost you can get. Like, I don't remember off the top of my head, but Leak Duck did do an interesting post regarding that. So I highly recommend you check out Leak Duck's post. I'm gonna try to link that in the description box below. All right, so we got Charmander. Now let's look for some others. I know where a Squirtle is, so let's go get that one. Let's go. All right, so I'm now at Handy Park. So we've got a Squirtle right here. So again, this is level 1. I think all these are level 1. So we're gonna go ahead and collect these max particles right here. Now remember, you can only collect 800 a day, and you can only hold up to 1,000 roughly at a time. So you can go a little over that, but once you go 1,000 or over, you can't collect anymore until you use those up. So actually, before we jump in this Squirtle one, we want to do something special here. So the first thing I'm going to do the very first thing I'm going to do, since I got a bunch of candies, I'm going to evolve my Charmander, all the way up to a Charmeleon, and then ultimately it's going to be a Charizard. And I don't know if I'm a power it up, 'cause I do want to save my dust, and I already used some of my dust earlier for PvP Pokemon, so I'm not sure if I want to use it for this. And I don't really need to, because you saw me with the Wooloo. The Wooloo wasn't powered up, I just evolved it. So you don't need to, for level 1s anyway, you don't need to really power up your Pokemon. Maybe further down the road where they bring in Gigantamax Pokemon, then yeah, you may have to do that, but as of this moment, no. Now, there are other stuff in the game that we're gonna look at in a second. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to max up these moves here. So I'm going to go max right here. Oh my, okay, hold up. Wait, will it cost that much? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I don't have enough for that. Okay, so as you saw one of the things, you can actually buy max particles in this game, actually. So keep that in mind as well. We're going to, see, I don't have enough right here. So here's what we're going to do. I would advise you to not do this, because these power spots are all over the place. They really are all over the place. Matter of fact, let me see if there's another one near me. Not at this park. There's only one at this park, which is crazy to even think about. But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to buy, and actually I want to max out the attack actually. We're gonna buy some max particles. So look at this. We can buy up to 2,400, which is crazy, because remember, the most you can hold is 100. So let's see what happens here. So we got that, and let's go ahead and max this out. We're going to use that, and then we're going to train this up. Yes, we're going to max that out. Bam. And we just earned 8,000 XP for that, which is crazy. So this is another way to get XP. So if you need XP because you're trying to get to level 40, level 50, whatever the case may be, or you're trying to grind up for level 55, level 60, if they're going to drop those, there you go. This is it right here. So we maxed that out right there. Now we need some more. So we're going to put that in there. And then let me see what happens if we try to max. We ain't going to max this out. We're just going to bump this up to level 1. We're going to unlock it rather and bump it up to level 1. And then this one, same thing here. All right, so we should be fine with this Charizard right here. And 1598, oh yeah, we fine. Now granted, we bring it a Charizard into a battle against Squirtle. Not exactly ideal, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. This is where we're gonna align that even more. And actually, we need a heal. So let's go ahead and heal our Dubru, and then we can heal everything else as well. All right, so we're all set. We're going to jump in, and then we're gonna see how well this Charizard fares against a Squirtle. Again, this is not ideal, but this is one thing to see. Will typings matter? So let's see. Normally they, like in Sword and Shield, they do, but let's see what happens here in Pokemon Go. So we got little Charizard against this Dynamax Squirtle, and Squirtle hasn't attacked yet. It's still having, okay, Aqua Jet. So, yep, it does. So it says super effective, but it's not doing that much damage because we got a Charizard as opposed to them. And look how much damage we're doing. I didn't use Fire Blast yet. So matter of fact, let's see what happens when I use Fire Blast. Will we knock this thing out? No, we didn't. Okay, but we still did a lot of damage. Now we Dynamaxing, and there it is. We got a Dynamax Charizard. Now, another thing I do want to point out, I think I pointed this out in the last clip, but I'm going to say it again just in case. You can get a shiny from these. So, oh yeah, we got to complete the special research. So we need one more Dynamax adventure, and then this is done right here. And then we'll be done with that page, actually. So you can get a shiny from these, and the shiny will appear at the catch screen. Not after you catch it, it will appear at the catch screen. So keep that in mind. We're going to put, oh, we got to be careful here. So we're going to put this Wooloo here. So we don't want to put like all of our Dynamax Pokemon into these power spots. Then we won't have any Pokemon to Dynamax, do Dynam battles with. All right, so and then there's this again. Oh my gosh, look at that XP. That says 10,000 XP. That's crazy. And you get 10 Premier Balls, but you can pay for more everything here, more revives, more rare candy XLs, which is interesting. And it only costs 200 coins. Again, I wouldn't do it. But if you need the candies ourselves, I mean, so be it. But we're gonna go to the bonus challenge. And this Squirtle is not shiny. So let's go ahead and we're gonna capture this Squirtle. And let's see, do I have a, I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to this throw. This throw mechanic is ridiculous. So, oh, he kicked out. That's the first time I've seen that. Oh, snaps, okay. So they're not guaranteed catches, okay. And again, I'm used, okay. I gotta get used to this. Do we have it this time? I think we got it this time. Yep, we got it this time. So we got a Squirtle in the collection. So what I want to do now is I want to find a Bulbasaur, and then we're gonna mess around with the Squirtle. We're gonna power it up and all that jazz. And I did not mean to click on the Voltor. I didn't know there was a Voltor right there. So let's go right here. All right. Yep, there we go. So, and let me show you all the research real quick. That's not me showing you the research. Here it is. Here's the research right here. So we got Galar calling. So I need to hatch some eggs. Then you send egg gifts to friends. But this is the one I'm focusing on right here now to the max. So I think it was doing community today where this was not available. Now it is available, by the way. And I forgot what these other 3 things were. But we have to win 1 more max battle to complete page 3 of 3. And then we'll be done with that. So there's that. You know what? Let's claim this stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a Wooloo. That could be shiny. But unfortunately, it's not shiny. All right. What's next? Let's see. A Squirtle, that also could have been shiny, but again, it's not shiny. And at this point, I wouldn't mind that, because I want a shiny from a Dynamax. And that, ironic, there's a Bulbasaur. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for next. And also, what I'm gonna do is a Skwovet, because I need 1 more of those shinies. So let's go this right here. Let's go. So we made it to the Bulbasaur, which was near Handy Park, but not exactly there. All right, and actually there's 2 Bulbasaurs right here. So I'm gonna show y'all one of those battles. I'm gonna do the other one off screen. All right, so here we go. Now we're gonna be super effective against this thing. So look at, even though there was like, I think it was like 2 Pokemon in this power spot, look at the damage we're doing. I'm not sure we're gonna, they just forced us to Dynamax. Like, I didn't even get the charge move, and they didn't even give me the option to get more of the particles. They just Dynamax me because we brought the health down to the halfway point. And now we're gonna use Max Flare. Bam, it's a wrap. So we won our 3rd max battle. As you saw, that popped up. So let's see. Again, we could get a shiny from the catch screen. So the Bulbasaur could be shiny, which would be cool. And that would be nice. Although I would prefer to get a shiny Charmander at my first, although I still need 1 more Skwovet. We're gonna put in here the dub rule. We're gonna put the dub rule in there because I want my starters. All right, so 10,000 XP, 2 golden rares, and 10 premier balls. So this one ain't worth it. So let's go to the bonus challenge. And that is, apparently that is not shiny. Boo, his. All right, 620. Let's see if we can nail this throw. Hold up. Oh, that was super close. So we kind of got a handle on how to launch this thing, the angle. Oh, sweet. We got a second shot, second chance right here. All right, let's see. And then, oh, we got it. We got the excellent throw. As that bike was loud as heck. But we got the excellent throw. That should be a catch. It should be a wrap right here. And it is. We got it. So, yeah, you know what? I like this. I really, really like this. Now, again, when they release more Dynamax Pokemon that's like higher level, like 3 stars or whatever the case may be, and Gigantamax Pokemon, then I'm gonna need a squad. But as it is right now, ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. So I'm not gonna touch this one yet because I'm about to do this one, see what the IVs are on this one. So I'm gonna go this way. So that's gonna do it for this informative episode of Pokemon Go. So yeah, Dynamax battles are here. And we got a Skwovet right here. So the reason why I'm doing this one is because it could potentially be shiny. Now, some interesting notes that you need to keep in mind. So remember that you could get up to 800 max particles per day, and it can hold up to roughly 1,000 at a time. So keep that in mind, which means that there's going to be a limit on how many battles you can do unless you spend some money on some max particles, and then you can use those to enter these Dynamax battles. Now, are they worth it to constantly battle these? Not really. I'll be honest, not really, because some of these shinies that you could get, like the starters, the cancel starters, you should already have those because they have community days. Charmander had how many community days? I don't know. Squirtle had how many community days? I don't know. Actually, Bulbasaur may be overdue for another one, but that's beside the point. Now, in terms of you shiny hunting for Wooloo and Skwovet, even though the original event is over, we are on to a new event, so the spawns are different now. You know what? Let's put the Blastoise in here. But basically, the bottom line is this. I wouldn't constantly use Dynamax and spend money to do Dynamax battles like that. Not at this moment in time. And yeah, it's really because you could potentially get these shinies for free. Like, all you gotta do is just walk around, check your Pokemon that's all spawning right there, and it could be shiny. So that's what I would recommend you do, to be perfectly honest. Now, I messed that throw up. So there's that. There's just a lot to do here. And then after we get this catch, and we got this catch, we're gonna go into the shop real quick. We're actually gonna go into the shop real quick. So let me see. We're gonna, ooh, 15 attack. Okay, so we may invest in that one. I don't know. Now let's go in the shop real quick. Let me explain that real quick. Oh wait, there it is right up top. So you get one max particle pack for 150 Pokecoins. Now that will have 800 maximum particles inside of it. Or you can get 3 of those packs for 425 Pokecoins, where you would get 2,400 max particles. So, you know, 8 times 3, 2,400. But you're saving 25 Pokecoins if you go with the triple pack. So, savings is savings. Now, the one thing that I need to mention is this. For some, well, obviously this might be the case if you're doing a higher level Dynamax battle or a Gigantamax battle. If you failed it because all your Pokemon die, you do not lose the max particles. So remember, it costs let's jump in here real quick. It costs 290. I thought it was 250 or 280, whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, it costs like around that range to enter a battle. However, you will not be charged those max particles until you win. So that's good, and that's something they should do for for raiding, for regular raiding, whether it's in person or remote raiding, because once you hop in there, you're automatically using that raid pass, which is lame, and they should take it a raid only when you win, only when you defeat that raid boss. So the fact that they're not doing it for the raids, regular raids, but they're doing it for the max particle joints is kind of lame. I'll be honest, it is kind of lame. Now, speaking of when your party fates, because remember, you're going to bring in 3 at a time. One of them had to be a Dynamax Pokemon. When all 3 of your Pokemon faints, you can actually cheer. You can actually cheer your remaining teammates and actually boost their stats. I believe you can give them more HP or something along those lines, but you can actually cheer as if you're playing Sword and Shield. You can boost them to get them HP, probably boost their defense up or boost their attacks up, something along those lines. So that is a possibility as well, which is great. It's great. So what do I think about this feature as a whole? I mean, I like it. Is it perfect? No, because of all these limits. Like, you can only get 800 a day. And I understand it, like they don't want you to constantly get max particles because then you won't be able to spend money. Because remember, Pokemon Go is initially a free-to-play game, and they got to make their money somehow. So obviously they got all these ways of making money, but it's not like NBA 2K when they charge you $70 and then they go charge you $5 for a haircut, $10 for one shirt, $20 for pants, $50 for jeans, and then $500 to boost your character from level 60 to 100. Only then for your character to be useless, and then got to drop another $500 on another new character. Like, some of those numbers are exaggerated just a little bit, but no, it's pretty much like that. It's pretty much like that with games that cost $60, $70. Again, when you download and start a game, it's free to play, and then all the stuff is like, depending on what you're getting at it, it's like $2, $5, things of that nature. I understand it adds up, because I be the main guy say, yo, yeah, it costs that low now, but when you add it all up, and you're constantly doing it over and over again, but at the same time, it could be worse. It could be much, much worse. So, and again, you don't have to take part in that, so you can put yourself a limit on how many Dynamax raids you can do per day, which would probably be like 4 or 5. I think this was my 5th one. This is actually my 5th one. So I don't like the fact, so I understand the whole 800 max particles they can get per day. I wish it was up a little bit higher, like let's say 1,000. And then in terms of how much you can hold at a time, to me that's stupid. To me, there shouldn't be a limit on that at all. Because here's the thing. If you can actually go into the Pokemon shop and buy the 2400 Max Particle Pack, and you're already at 1,000, you can easily be at 34,000. Like, it's so stupid. So why is there even a limit in terms of how much you can hold at a time? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't like that at all. That needs to go away. And another thing I need to point out is this, and I'm glad I got this Skwovet here, because it do cost Max Particles to charge up some of these moves. Like this one costs 600, but if you go to the max, it'll cost 1,400. And again, the most you can hold is 1,000. So that makes no sense. That really makes no sense. So like, look at this one. To unlock it, it's 400. Level 2 is 1,000. Level 3, or the max, 1,800. And again, the most you can hold is 1,000. So in this scenario, you have no choice but to buy Max Particles. So I don't like that part at all. So outside of that little fiasco, it's not bad. It's not bad. I like it though. I like it. It could be better, but I like it. So if you wish this part in the video, leave in the comment section below, break it down. Leave in the comment section below, break it down. Because you know, Dynamax, you know, they like to do the X thing, Degeneration X, so yeah, there's that. All right, and at the very end of this video, you should see 2 videos. One of them would be something that YouTube recommends. The other one would be the last video that I dropped. So make sure you check out both those videos. We are getting closer and closer to TwitchCon. I cannot wait for that. That would be my first ever TwitchCon. My first time ever being in San Diego. It's going to be hype. So I'm going to call it a wrap now. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is New J Gatsby, aka New Stupid Nate Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. You would not believe what happened when I was in a disc replay store. I got a shiny Shadow Lilip. I battled Cliff. Cliff came through once again, and I got a shiny Shadow Lilip. And to make things even more crazy, those are some pretty good IVs. The problem is Lilip, it got some play in PvP, so, but these are not the ideal stats for it. But nevertheless, we got a shiny Shadow Lilip, which is crazy. I cannot believe that. Now, the one thing I did forget to do is claim page 3 is 3. Complete that real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna get 100 Max Particles, 10 Ultra Balls, 2 Silver Pineapples, 2,500 Dust. Assuming we could click on it, there it is. And then I probably should have used a star piece on this. Get 8,000 XP, 4,000 Dust, and 1 Dynamax band. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so there you go with that. That is done. Now I'm about to call it a wrap. See y'all next time. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.